Hey guys, welcome back to Golf Luxury. Today we'll talk about golf's most hated players. Let's head into it. Anyone who follows professional golf on a regular basis is certain to have a few favorites. At these famous events, you can anticipate a lot of heated competition. You can tell a lot about a person's character by watching them play golf. Alternatively, they may have made an obnoxious comment or had a breakdown on the golf course. Whatever it is, we become irritated by some players and their skill set in general. Some professional golfers are just more pleasant than others. It's difficult to appreciate every single one of them. View our list of the 5 most despised players. Number 5. Phil Mickelson. As a golfer, Phil Mickelson elicits strong feelings of love or hate. Phil has a tendency to say something that annoys fans throughout the course of a season. However, he can also be one of the nicest guys on tour at different points in the season. Having Phil Mickelson around makes it impossible not to become arrogant. It's only fitting that we show our highest respect and thanks to one of the most famous and acclaimed golfers of all time. It was last year when Mickelson brought up a chair for Jon Rahm's wife and newborn child that many people noticed a different side of Mickelson. It's normal for any golfer to become a bit more opinionated as they get older. It's just a fact of life. Number 4. Vijay Singh. Golfer Vijay Singh has failed to win over the public's admiration. There aren't many people who have done what Vijay Singh has done, and yet he's had such a successful career. As a result of his fear of getting engaged in games, Vijay's post-match speeches were often harsh and caustic. After getting to know Vijay, you'll find that he's an avid golf aficionado. He wants to avoid PGA Tour social functions at any costs. Overall, it's hard to ignore Singh's professional achievements. Players like Vijay Singh, who regularly perform at a high level, serve as wonderful examples. When he's not golfing though, he prioritizes his family and career as a professional golfer. If you don't like golfers, it doesn't matter if they aren't the nicest people. Number 3. Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed has a bad reputation. A lot of good things can be said about Reed, but he also has a lot of problems. When it comes to the PGA Tour, there have been a few indications that Reed isn't the most honest player. Everyone knows that in order to be successful in golf, you have to be absolutely honest with yourself. When playing golf, considerable care is required due to a bad lie or a moving ball. As a result of Patrick Reed's personal problems, he's much more capable of causing havoc on the golf course. Because of this, his family is barred from communicating with him or attending any of his events. In his wife's family, his brother-in-law is normally the one who carries his luggage. A significant lack of closeness can be seen in Reed's dealings with his other golfers as well. Understanding Patrick Reed's history and personal life will only help your perception of him. You may be able to learn a little more about his college golfing days and why they are so common. Number 2. Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka is known for his upbeat demeanor and self-awareness on the golf course. According to Koepka, the PGA Tour's best golfer, he is an egotist. Having confidence in your talents is critical for golfers, but it's not essential to always exude that confidence, as Koepka does. As for Koepka, we must admit that he is playing really well. However, it may be tough to continue to encourage him if he starts talking after an event. He was always confident in his talents as a golfer, but Tiger Woods never called out other players like Brooks Koepka does. Because of Koepka's participation on the PGA Tour, there is a lot of unneeded controversy. If you want to watch golfers ascend to the top of the leaderboard in dignity, Brooks Koepka is not the player for you. Number 1. Tiger Woods. How did the greatest golfer of all time get up on this list of most hated athletes, you may wonder? One of the most tragic narratives in the game is this one. When it comes to golf, Tiger Woods was considered a legend by many. Tiger was a touch too giddy after his early triumph. For a while, he was distracted by personal issues and neglected the project. Many of Tiger's admirers started to wonder about his personal life as his fame dwindled. Tiger Woods went from being one of the most popular golfers of all time to one of the most reviled in a couple of months. It was devastating to see what we had thought would never happen to Tiger. Consequently, Tiger Woods had to put in a lot of effort to reclaim the admiration he previously had. As a good family man, Tiger is doing an excellent job of maintaining his demeanor in a respectful way. Because of Tiger Woods' 2021 accident, the golfer has become an underdog that people like watching. After a tough few years, Tiger Woods is suddenly more popular than he was before. Even if you don't like Tiger Woods, he has had a huge influence on the sport of golf, regardless of your feelings. What do you think about these players? Do you hate any of them? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure that you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.